It's 7:47 on the way into work. A little late for a normal day. I was doing some stuff on the computer this morning, trying to get it done, but started about 5:30 and still didn't get it completed. But I got the commercial for the Santa we have for sale done. But I haven't time to upload it or transfer it to my phone, so I'm gonna have to end up doing that tonight. But at least it's posted, so hopefully somebody will see it sooner or later. Don't know what I'm doing yet today, but gonna be doing something. The red dump truck's loaded with some of the stuff from the yard, so I can go dump that. Gotta put some fluids in the dump truck as well. Then I got a kind of a small list of things that I need to do. Slept okay. Not great, but okay. When I was editing the vlog last night, I ended up putting my fingers in the view of the camera for most of it. Left some of it in, but deleted 2 hours worth of footage. Just got my fingers all hanging out in front of the lens. I was holding the camera instead of having it on this little stick thing that I got it on now, and it just ruined most of the shots. So one thing I learned, don't just hold it. Actually put it on a stick or put it on a headband or something like that. So see what we'll end up doing today. Boss never paid me last week and I reminded him today, so hopefully my paycheck will be sitting there when I get there. And then I have no idea what's gonna happen. So I'll have to see. But on my way in. Alright, now I'm in the older red dump truck. I'll run over and go dump this load real quick. Tony's on the 5, grading this rest of this house out. Just ran over here to check on him, see if he needed anything. Don't have a lot going on today, so figure I'd come see if he wants a break or something. So I'm taking a little drone shots of Tony on the 5. When I have time, I try and build up my B-roll. For those of you who don't know, A-roll is what I'm doing right now. I'm talking into the camera and it's the main subject. B-roll is this. So I'm talking over this footage of Tony moving around on the 5, and it's used for background or to help illustrate the story. Plus I'm building up my collection as much as I can to try and have a whole bunch of extra footage, so when I make a commercial for the company, we can use this footage for it. Ooh, almost hit a tree. Oh, my GoPro got too hot and shut off. But I got some pretty damn cool drone video. Still practicing and getting a little bit better with the controls and being a little bit more fluid, but looks pretty neat. Happy with it. Tony's still pushing dirt. I haven't got out and said anything to him yet. take very much video today. I was on the phone for, God, 2.5 hours with a trucking outfit that wanted some advice about getting started in flatbed. So instead of explaining all this stuff on the phone, I was like, hey, here's my number. She ended up calling on a kind of a conference call and let one or two other people. And I only heard one other person, but I'm sure there was more. And I kind of went over most things on what it would be like to get into flatbedding, open deck. They wanted to get in step deck, and I strongly discouraged them to not step into step deck and start in flatbed. Why and what to get and equipment, like the whole nine. Really kind of got into a lot of detail, and she was pretty tickled about getting someone on the phone to kind of give them a bunch of information. They obviously were pretty green to the whole thing, so it's kind of nice to be able to spread my knowledge of trucking and all that to somebody else and not just have it get wasted. You know, I spent 17 years over the road, and I left this last March to come work for Ben and work at an excavation company because, you know, Ashley's battling cancer, and she turned terminal a couple of years ago, and, you know, I really needed to get off the road to be home with her more. And I love trucking. I would be over the road right now, right this second, if she wasn't sick. And I didn't need to actually be there every single day for her. And I miss trucking, and I'm very happy to be able to spread as much knowledge as I possibly can to other people getting into trucking and, you know, make trucking better. That's why my channel is called Keep On Trucking. It's really a slang, you know. Cancer's kicked us squarely in the balls, but we're keep on trucking along. There's nothing more you can do. You have to wake up in the morning, no matter if you like it or not, you know. So you got to move on with life. You got to keep on trucking. You got to keep on going, no matter what happens. But I love trucking. I've been trucking a long time. I really wish I could be back over the road, and I really want to get into this heavy haul business and stuff. So I'm very much trying to look forward to doing this sort of thing. And I'm working angles with the person that I work with right now to try to get back into heavy hauling and maybe finding someone to let us lease on to their MC number so we can kind of get going a little bit quicker. But man, I don't know how to explain how happy it makes me that somebody wants to talk to me about trucking, and I can give someone advice about trucking, and I can impart my knowledge to others so they can learn from what I've been through and my mistakes and, you know, all my stuff to it. So, you know, I had a little bit of time on my hands that I could sit down and talk to her. But you'll see the drone footage here at the end of this video, and the bonus footage of flew around a little bit to get the D5 doing some finish grading. It came out beautifully. And I got some research done and some parts ordered, and, you know, getting further and further along with some of the stuff, the busy stuff. And tomorrow I'm going to go haul the D3, which is our smallest dozer we have, just over to a town called Delaware, not too far from where it's at. And then I might go run a load of gravel up into the middle of nowhere into the National Forest. And I've done about 10 of these loads now, and he needs 3 more. So I'm pretty happy to get out there and go back up to that place in the middle of BFE. But I get to take the Granite, which is a very nice truck to drive, and I can take it all the way up, way in the middle of nowhere, and go dump them another load of SB2. So tomorrow might end up being a pretty busy day. You'll get a couple road shots and stuff like that when I'm out cruising around in that truck. But at least I get to start the day in the haul truck, and I love the haul truck. Haul truck's the RGN. You know, the quad axle Peterbilt. I love being out in that thing, and I'm really kind of finding my way with it. And I don't know, maybe one of these days I can go back over the road and do some heavy haul, oversized stuff over the road with it. Kind of have to see how it all works out, but it's going to take quite a bit of money, and my boss is going to have to invest a fair bit to be able to do it. So, time and money, it's like anything in life. Got more time, or you need a hell of a lot more money. But either way, we keep on trucking, keep on moving forward as best we can, and, you know, but maybe I become useful to someone and be able to help them out in their journey and the trucking world as well. So, but 5:30, Ashley should be getting off work, go home, play with the dogs, eat some dinner, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.